today's video, I want to share a product with you that I think I've talked about a few times, but I've never actually shown. And that are these hand patches by Sio. They are a medical grade silicone patch that helps to deliver hydration to various parts of the body. Now, I'm a big fan of these. I've used them quite a bit over the past year or so. I have chest ones that I use by this brand. I have a neck one that I use by another brand, and I do think that they work. In all honesty, they are kind of a temporary sort of thing, but the idea behind it is by putting these medical grade silicone patches on parts of our body, it cuts off access to oxygen. So what that does is it means that it requires our skin to pull moisture to the surface of the skin, which helps to hydrate and plump it. So it's not necessarily meant to be a long-term solution. I mean, sure, nothing is. If we could just plump up our skin overnight forever and ever, we'd be so happy. But I find that it definitely works over short periods of time. And in theory, if you do this consistently night after night, you should see long-term results. Look, I'm not that consistent, I'm not going to tell a lie, but I do use them intermittently. Sometimes I even use them during the day when I'm sitting here working. I might put a neck patch on or put a chest patch on, and these hand patches are no different. I like them, and I tend to use these at night. So this is what this guy looks like. It's called the Sio HandLift, and it's specifically designed for that area that I think starts to really show age. To me, the parts that I feel can start to give things away a little bit are the neck, the chest, and the hands. So this is where I tend to focus a lot of this type of technology. So I'm going to open this little guy up. This is what they look like. There are two patches that are here on this sheet. So these are designed to be used on dry skin, so don't have any lotion or anything on your skin, otherwise it's not going to stick. It's not going to adhere to your skin. And it has these two little pull pads off. Yep, and then you just pull it off like this. It is quite sticky. And then you position this over your hand. Just like this. Okay, and we position this. I don't know if you can see this. Just like this. Okay, so it kind of has a little rubbery feel to it. Now, I don't think it's the easiest thing to wear when you're working and you're needing to use your fingers a lot of the time. It does feel quite comfortable. So for me, this is an end of the day kind of thing. I might do it if I'm watching TV. I will put these on before bed. I end up kind of sometimes pulling them off though. It's not uncomfortable, and it adheres quite well. This is what they look like. Yeah, let me take out the second one. Position this so that those little grooves kind of go into the knuckles, just like that. And that's it. Well, that's a little off center. The key is to try to not reposition them too many times because it loses its stickiness, but that's the general gist of it. I love these things. I think they're great. In fact, I may have even mentioned them on my gift giving guide or my roundup of 2021. They are actually comfortable to use and comfortable to wear, and they feel great, and I find that they really work. So after taking these off, I might leave them on for, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours. You do find that there's a plumpness to it. This is becoming an area of focus for me because I think we do start to show those signs of aging there. So if you haven't tried these by Sio, I think it's absolutely worth a go. And it's just one of those things that I like to do a couple of times a week, easy peasy, and I think it gives a sort of plumpness that I'm looking for. So what I do when I'm done with them, I take them off and I do give them a rinse with a very mild soap, and I let them air dry. And then I put them back on to this little card. It's designed to hold them. I put the sticky side down, put this other side back on it, and I store it back into the pouch. And this is reusable for up to 10 times. Now I have a couple sets of these. These were actually gifted to me by the brand, and I love them. And I will continue to purchase them. So if you're looking for sort of a quick fix, something that can specifically target this part of the body, looking for a little bit of plumping around the hands, this is, to me, is a no-brainer. I absolutely love them. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye.